What's up, guys? This is One of a Kind Player, and today we're going to be talking about Axis Football 24. Today we will be doing a review on the interview from Mike Straw and Danny Jugan, the founder of Axis Football, and also the head of Axis Football 24. So this interview was a 37-minute long interview that can be found on YouTube. I'll tag the link in the description. I'm just going to go over some of the key points that I think will be valuable for us to know. All right, so one of the first questions, how's the journey of Axis Football been? Danny Jugan goes on to say, from 2010 to now, they've mostly been focusing on three main things. One, consistency and steady progress. They started as a flash game in 2010, and then 2015 became a PC game. Steady releases since then. Point two, transparency. Listening to the community and putting out information has been a big key player for them. And then three, reinvest back into the game. So any money that they make from, the price of the game, they've been putting back into development, hiring more people, and whatnot. So they've been putting everything back into the game because they want to get their game to something that everybody's going to want to get their hands on, which is pretty cool. The next question was, from the past games to now, we see depth and receiver mechanics and quarterback play. How do you decide features each year? Again, Danny Jugan goes on to say community is the key instrumental to the growth of the game. If we simply make a game that the community wants, they are going to support it. We get it from the community, which is a really cool aspect. Listening to their community as a small game developer, they're really going to get that growth. So, and clearly each year they've been adding little by little, because they're consistently maintaining fans and creating new fans as well. What was the main focus for 2024? The main focus is blocking for Axis Football 2024. Blocking takes a lot to motion capture. You need two people, two suits. It's a lot of cost and it's a lot of time. And then developing that concept of blocking for AIs to be complex is a very tough mechanic to hit on, because whether it's shed blocking, run blocking, pass blocking, 2v1 blocking stunts, it takes a lot for the AI to process and get right. So blocking has been the main focus for Axis Football 2024, because in the old 2023 ones, they seem to have had a few issues here and there, but not enough for where you couldn't play the game. So they really wanted to hit on blocking in 2024. Next question. Do you think your foundation is laid? Danny Jugan goes on to say, blocking was our last missing piece. He feels comfortable that all the other foundations have been laid, and to where they can just focus on doing little tweaks here and there each year and adding different experiences to the game that are not as prevalent as blocking, passing, the essentials for football. They can start hitting on the non-essentials, whether it's accessories, whether it's commentators. And then the next question was, other than blocking, what else can we see in Axis Football 24? He goes on to make multiple points in this question, so this is a pretty big one. He goes on to say, we're going to see more defensive play calling for Axis Football 24, more variations from a 3-4 to a 4-4. You're going to see more zone logic in plays. You're going to see more blitz packages. You're going to see the ability. You're also going to have the ability to leave the game in progress and return back to it later. So if you switch from one franchise, you'll be able to pause that game and then go to another one. And some other games, you weren't able to do that because you had to start a totally new franchise. You can't just run multiple franchises next to each other, which is pretty cool. They added a playbook editor, which is a copy and export playbooks, so you can go through different formations and pick plays you want to use or don't want to use. Yeah, you can set it as your default playbook as well. Next year, they plan to have a play editor, so where you'll be able to create new plays and save them to your playbook editor. A fourth one they said were new league sizes. Right now, you only have two options. You have the 36 teams, 3 divisions of 12, or you have the 32, which is 2 conferences and 4 divisions of 8. So adding different league sizes, more league division options will definitely add more dynamics to the game, and essentially people will be able to structurize the game however they want. Another thing they're adding to Access Football 2024 is brand new player models to look updated. Access 23 has had the same player models as the last 4 years. So they're adding different body sizes, different optional customization. All right. Any updated talks on licensing? No official licensing yet. Goal is to make the game as good as we can first so that the fans have a game that they truly enjoy. Maybe that will come later along the lines. Period. And then final thing is, when will the release be? So the first release will be on PC, then console. And the reason for that is they want to release the best version for everyone. And with PC, they are able to do patches and control when they release the patches. On console, it has to go through a bunch of teams and verifications to where those patches could take up to 10, 14 days to get released. So if they work on PC now and get all those patches done, the major ones, and release them right away, then they'll know what to expect with console when they've already tested out on PC. So that's why they release on PC first. They don't want anyone to think that they care more about PC. It's just that they want to deliver the most valuable copy for everyone. And so, with that being said, this game will be on Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, and Nintendo Switch. So there you have it. Access Football 24 interview from Mike Straw with Danny Jugan, the founder of Access Football and the head of Access Football 24.